I don't know what to do. You just feel lost. You're alone.
A Valley veteran, lost, alone, forced to wait for the VA to give him the help he needs.
Over the last 2 months, we've brought you stories of veterans who have died by suicide and their families saying they were failed by a broken system. So we've taken these stories directly to Arizona lawmakers and asked them what they're going to do to help.
We get more tonight from ABC 15's Sonu Wasu.
William Ortman survived Vietnam, but he says coming back home was tough.
First place we landed was in San Francisco, and I think they just had designated spitters there, spit on you.
Now, decades later, Ortman says he is still haunted by memories of the war.
I didn't know what was wrong for a lot of years.
What were you experiencing?
Anxiety attacks. Personally, I have to isolate myself a lot. You really don't want to talk about it.
So many of his war buddies no longer around. Some took their own lives. Ortman admits his mind has gone there, and so he's been asking for help. He's called the Phoenix VA many times. Now he's calling ABC 15 saying he just can't get an appointment with a psychologist.
They said, well, we're busy. We're going to have to outsource you. They go, what do you need, medication or hugs?
That was on November 20th.
We know that right now in Arizona, our VA centers have wait times that exceed 40 days in some cases, which is not okay for veterans.
The legislation was co-sponsored by Senator Sinema and received bipartisan support, but there have been some issues.
There are some veterans who are still complaining that it's too hard to get referred to outside services through the Mission Act when the VA hospital can't meet their needs.
VA officials say they're working to improve the rollout of the Mission Act by improving software at their hospitals. So guys like Bill Ortman,
you're lost in the system,
who feel lost in the bureaucracy, can get the help they desperately need.
The VA is overwhelmed. They just can't do it, and they're overwhelmed. In a way, I'm lucky because I have some resources to speak with someone like you, but I think of the veterans that aren't quite in that position. And what happens to them?
Both senators believe the VA is making improvements, but more needs to be done, including recruiting and retaining qualified mental health care professionals. We're going to stay on top of both of them to see if they deliver for our veterans. Sonu Wasu, ABC 15.